Hey, Team KWO, welcome back. So, I just had one of those moments this week, where you try something new in tech and it genuinely blows your mind. I'm talking about a real disruptor. This week, I dove into something called Perplexity Comet. And seriously, it's not just another browser. It feels like the future of browsing happening right now. Okay, so imagine your browser could actually do things for you instead of just showing you links. We've all been there. 20 tabs open, trying to compare different tools, summarizing a huge PDF, or even drafting an email based on what you're reading. Well, Comet does that. It's like having a super smart assistant living inside your browser. It's built on the same tech as Google's Chrome, called Chromium, so it feels familiar. And you can import all your bookmarks and extensions easily. A big items for me are the tab management features. Here's how Comet can assist with tab management. There's contextual understanding across tabs. Comet has the context of every tab that's open in the browser, allowing it to understand information across multiple pages simultaneously. This means it can use the content from all your open tabs to answer queries or perform tasks. It can reference different tabs within the browser for a single query. For example, you can have multiple Amazon product pages open and ask Comet to compare prices, coupons, reviews, and seller information across them, and it will list the data in a unified view. And also automated tab organization. Comet is designed to handle tab chaos beautifully. It allows users to manage tabs using natural language commands. It can group your research tabs into collections or other categories, such as grouping all news articles into a daily briefing and recipes into a food group. It can close duplicate tabs and even close tabs you haven't touched in days. In one instance, it recognized and closed 2 out of 3 empty Google search pages after a bit of extra prompting. Plus, there's AI-enhanced efficiency. Comet uses AI-driven prioritization algorithms that predict user intent based on browsing history and real-time activity, augmenting Chromium's existing tab management infrastructure. It can process content from tabs quickly, using the Perplexity Search API for rapid content searching rather than full-page navigation for some tasks. Its ability to synthesize information and automate multi-step processes helps reduce the need for constant context switching and a multitude of open tabs, streamlining workflows for users like product managers, founders, and creators. On top of all the excellent tab management, keep in mind for Comet the core difference is it's built to help you get things done in the fastest way. I just used it to compare different products across multiple websites, summarize a crazy long article, and even draft an email right then and there. It can automate multi-step tasks like scheduling meetings on your calendar, creating Jira tickets, or even managing your LinkedIn messages and posts. It's wild. It literally takes over your screen, glows blue, and does the work for you. It's like it's driving the browser for a moment. For example, if you're a product manager, you can ask it to compare onboarding flows for different products, and it pulls up screenshots, pros and cons, reviews, and summarizes user experience patterns. If you're a founder, it can analyze competitor pricing or draft cold outreach emails. For creators, it can find trending content topics and suggest captions for your reels or newsletters. It's a massive time saver. Seriously, it feels like this kind of general purpose AI agent is 3 or 4 months ahead of schedule for working this well. For Beta 1 to the public, I am impressed. Now, that sounds incredibly efficient, right? But here's the but. What's the catch? Because something this powerful can't be free or perfect. The first thing is, it's definitely not cheap. Right now, Comet is mainly available if you're a Perplexity Max subscriber, and that's like $200 a month. Note, there is a waitlist, and there is word that some on the waitlist, mostly Perplexity Pro users, $20 per month, have received access. That's a serious commitment for a browser. Puts it out of reach for a lot of people. Also, it's currently only on desktop, Mac, and Windows. So no mobile version yet, which is a bummer for on-the-go work. And of course, it's still pretty new, so you might run into a bug or two or moments where the AI gives incomplete answers. And you do need to learn how to give it really clear, structured instructions, almost like talking to a chatbot. But here's the other thing that stopped me cold. I read something that their CEO, Arvind Srinivas, openly said they want to track everything users do online to sell hyper-personalized ads. He literally said they want to get data even outside the app to better understand you because they want to build a better user profile. Good and bad? And while they claim your raw browsing data stays local and isn't used to train models, some users reported they couldn't even find the local processing mode setting that was supposed to be there. Plus, there's a big discussion about what's called derived data. Think about it. Even if your raw selfies or voice recordings stay on your device, the browser can extract a distilled fingerprint, like a unique voice print, a Bloom filter of domains you visited or 5 interest categories, and send that to their servers. And that can be just as revealing, letting them build a detailed profile on you for targeting ads, even if the raw data never left your device. Even core segments like loves Formula One, buys Apple products, lives in Cincinnati, can narrow the potential population to a handful of people. That's a super important point. It's not just about the raw photo or document, but the analysis about it that can be sent back. And while Comet has a built-in ad blocker, you still have to wonder if it's protecting you from their tracking or just from other ads. It really makes you think, is this truly different from Google Chrome, which already collects so much data? Or is it more explicit and potentially more invasive because the browser itself is designed from the ground up for this AI-driven data collection for ads? It's definitely a trade-off. You get this incredible power and efficiency, but you're granting really deep access to your digital life. Some users are already saying they'll completely avoid it because of what the CEO said, while others are like, well, everyone's already tracking me anyway, so what's new? So the big question becomes, is this the future of browsing? Perplexity clearly sees an opportunity to totally redefine what a browser is. And they're not alone. OpenAI is working on a similar browser, and Google already has Gemini integrated into Chrome. It feels like we're moving from just browsing the internet to having an active, intelligent assistant in the internet. It's wild to think about your browser becoming your operating system for AI. Yes, that's right, an AI OS. If it saves you hours a month, maybe that $200 isn't so crazy for some power users. But the privacy angle is huge. It really forces all of us to think about what we're comfortable giving up for convenience and these advanced features. What do you all think? Would you use a browser that can do all this amazing stuff but potentially tracks everything you do for hyper-personalized ads? This isn't just about a new app. It's about the fundamental shift in how we interact with the web and what browsing even means anymore. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more AI enthusiast content.